Since the dawn of human society, we've already had the idea of assets. They are everything that we own, anything that can potentially create benefits for its owners. For a long time, we were only concerned with tangible assets like money, house, machines, furniture. However, today, with the increasing development of our society, we begin to turn our attentions to the more valuable, intangible assets, intellect. Now, intangible assets range from human capital to intellectual assets. Human capitals are knowledge such as experience, secrets, and skills that allow a person to perform a certain task he's learned before. But what is the term intellectual asset that is becoming more and more widespread? Unlike learned behaviors, which are simply you repeating what you remember, intellect is the ability to use the mind creatively for a particular purpose. Intellectual asset then can be intangible, creativity, idea, strategy, blend, invention, or the tangible, codified physical description of specific knowledge which result from the creation of mind. In other words, intellectual assets are human capitals products recorded in working process. Another way to distinguish human capital and intellectual asset is that human capitals tend to belong to a specific individual instead to an organization or company, hence the name human capital, while intellectual assets stay within the firm and never leave. Yet, why are intellectual assets are valued so much today? The answer is easy. Surrounding are inventions of technology. The phone we use, the TV we watch, all start from some intellectual assets aimed to make our life easier. We currently live in a society that focuses on innovative more than anything else. The development of the society lies on its ability to create new ideas and inventions. With no innovation, there can be no development. Intellectual assets can be used to create value or to gain competitive advantages over others, which is the reason why it is so treasured by companies. When an intellectual asset is used by a company for commerce purposes, it turns into intellectual property owned by the company. The values of an intellectual property are infinite. It strengthens the company's position in the market by creating unique advantages and selling points. It is profitable with high returns on investment. It promotes your enterprise image as innovative and ahead of the present. And like every other property, it can be sold or licensed, which generates additional income whenever someone else uses it. What happens then when one person has a valuable asset? Others, not all, but most others, want to steal it. Conveniently for these tips, unlike physical property which can be really hard to get their hand on, intellectual properties are easily copied and duplicated. There is no shortage of cases in history where even famous figures, such as Shakespeare or Edison, were accused of stealing ideas from other people. To describe in a fancier language, intellectual property rights make intangible assets a little more tangible by turning them into exclusive assets, preventing others from exploiting them for any use. In response to this threat, we come up with the term intellectual property rights. They are rights which result from intellectual activity or investment in intellectual fields. Protecting an individual, organization copyrights and rights neighboring copyright over a particular intellectual property. Varying from countries to countries, these rights, however, have some common characteristics. encourage and promote creative activities by offering a protection against tips, harmonize the interests of IP holders and the public interest, making sure the intellectual set is used in a way that benefits both parties, excludes harmful IP objects which are contrary to social ethics and public orders or which harm national defense and security, protect in a limited time duration. All that being said, people are rarely aware of plagiarism attempts as well as legal rights designed to stop them. It's become imperative to stop intellectual tips in a society based on intellectual innovation such as today. As the saying goes, the first rule of success is to never tell everything you know. Never let anybody know all your secrets. Always keep to yourself the most important details so that no one can successfully copy your recipes. Yet, perhaps the most effective way to stop these tips is to educate people, especially entrepreneurs, of their rights over their intellectual assets and what they can do to establish an official, protected ownership over them.